there, everyone. Dr. J for your Tuesday afternoon alternative. We're going to do things a little differently since we can't be in the studio. I'm here at YTAAHQ, otherwise known as my house. And I'm here with my friend Maisie. Yes, say hello to the good folks, Maisie. This is Amazing Soleil. We call her Maisie, or Princess Z for short. And I am here with some of my 45s, and I thought that it would be interesting to go through one of the boxes, if Maisie will allow. Is that all right, Maisie? Okay, she says it's fine. So why don't we go ahead and pick this one? These are old 45 totes that I have collected over the years. And so I thought it would be fun to look at some of the 45s that are in the collection. Like right here, we've got the London High Records, I Can't Get No Satisfaction, the Rolling Stones, backed with the Under Assistant West Coast Promotion Man, which has probably got a great deal of meaning behind it. I also have Whole Lot of Shaking Going On, Jerry Lee Lewis, Sun Records, right, backed with It'll Be Me. The Monkees, Pleasant Valley Sunday, and Words. Right, this is a phenomenal 45. Here you can see its original Cole Gems pressing, so it means a great deal to me. Then I also have the Monkees, Daydream Believer, backed with Going Down. Or what I love about how the Monkees would do these things is that they would reverse it depending on, did you like Going Down more than Daydream Believer, or Daydream Believer more than Going Down? This is also a Cole Gems 45. Then I have the box tops, the letters. I love when you find old records. This one actually has this record belongs to, and then someone's name, which I think is pretty cool. Of course, I have new records mixed in with some of my old records. A Motel Beds Nate Farley co-release, Dorm Police from the Motel Beds, and I'm Just Guessing with Nate Farley and the Firewatchers, which features none other than Doug Gilliard. I've got Tomfoolery and the Mistakes Save Christmas, which is kind of fun. It includes a cover of Christmas Time Is Here. American Werewolf Academy, I Can't Lose. I've got, of course, Husker Du, In a Free Land, What Do I Want, MIC. So 2 Bob Mould songs and 1 Grant Hart song that was part of a record store release in 2016. Weird Al, Eat It, because, well, everybody should have some Weird Al in their life. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. You too, right? And just I think a classic, Backed with Spanish Eyes, which is often overlooked, and Deep in the Heart, which are some overlooked deep cuts. I've got one of these interesting cardboard 45s, the So-So Glows. Another record store exclusive includes the price tag still on there, Filthy Friends from Record Store Day in 2017. Another Monkees, Good Clean Fun, backed with Mommy and Daddy. You will notice, of course, that Peter Tork is not on here. Throughout the course of the Monkees' career, members would come in and out of the group. But another Cole Gems record release. And then I've got some other interesting re-releases, like In Excess, I Need You Tonight, which was released a couple of years ago as part of Valentine's Day. Dinosaur Jr.'s cover of Just Like Heaven for Record Store Day. Gosh, what else do I have in here? Of course, from my friends, The New Old Fashioned, I have Ladies and Indie Movie Scenes. Torres and Motel Beds with Kelly Deal, Tropics of the Sand, and Torres, The Harshest Light. And then, what is this? It's one of those mystery releases for Record Store Day that they do from time to time. And as I open it up, it's actually Rush 7 is 7 is and Love 7 and 7 is. This was part of those mystery covers that have been released over the last few years. So I think it's really interesting. Atlantic record cover, Elektra record cover. Of course, Atlantic and Elektra Asylum are all part of the Warner family. There's the another Toxic Beauty release of the New Old Fashioned Ladies, near and dear to my heart. American Authors cover of In a Big Country, the Mowgli's You Make My Dreams Come True. I have some real interesting stuff in here that I've collected over the years. A Holiday Aid 1985, which was actually an effort to raise money in the Miami Valley by having choral groups record Christmas songs. I also have some of the Dangerous Highway releases, a tribute to the songs of Eddie Hinton, and I've got Greg Dooley's cover there. I also have Wussy and Heartless Bastards. I really believe like the versions of Got Down Last Saturday Night, Breakfast in Bed are fantastic. Oh gosh, this is a near and dear to my heart. Scrawl, Your Mother Wants to Know, backed with Give Up, which was the first single for that particular album. If you have not seen Scrawl, Marcy Mays is just amazing, but the band as a whole is fantastic. Of course, I have stuff from Minneapolis. Nova Mob, Shoot Your Way to Freedom, which was one of the projects that Grant Hart was involved in after Husker Du. Oh, near and dear to my heart now as I drop things, right? The Replacements, I'll Be You single. The Replacements live at the University of Wisconsin in 1989, which was a limited edition 7-inch. Soul Asylum, recorded live in Germany in 1988. The Spinanes, a group near and dear to my heart. Zuzus Petals, another Minneapolis band. You may or may not know that Lori Lindeen here was married to Paul Westerberg for a while. But we had the good fortune to see Zuzus Petals play live at both the 7th Street Entry and First Avenue in Minneapolis. Just really a fantastic band. And yeah, I've got stuff from my distant past here. Dan Fogelberg, The Language of Love. Oh, I loved this record. But for some reason, I stuck in here years ago one of those Disneyland records, right? Songs from Winnie the Pooh. I have no idea why I put that in there. But alas, it is. I also was a huge Kiss fan as a kid. Detroit Rock City off Casablanca Records, backed with Beth. Right? Of course, both songs were hits for the band, but Beth was by far the bigger hit than Detroit Rock City. I'm also a huge Uncle Tupelo fan, and so I have several Uncle Tupelo records. Saget Wind, which included Looking for a Way Out, Acoustic Take My Word. Amazing songs. Gun, which I've always thought is one of the best Jeff Tweedy songs that gets overlooked. Their cover of I Got Drunk, backed with their cover of Sin City, both recorded in Boston in 1990, near and dear to my heart. And of course, who doesn't want some Wang Chung in their lives? The Cars, Since You're Gone. Of course, this is probably Mrs. Dr. J's. I doubt this is mine. Do They Know It's Christmas, backed with Feed the World, the Band-Aid single. Eye of the Tiger from Survivor. Wham! Careless Whisper. Timbuk 3, The Future So Bright, I Gotta Wear Shades. Elton John's Kiss the Bride. Gosh, was this from Less Than Zero? Too Low for Zero, sorry, from that record. Huey Lewis and the News, The Heart of Rock and Roll. Miracle Legion's cover of Blue Christmas and Little Drummer Boy. Oh, I loved Miracle Legion in the mid 1980s. The Kemps, really great band who played in town. This comes from 2011. I really became quite taken with them after seeing them live. And then I have some more Kemps here. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a sucker for colored vinyl. Don't Want to Know If You're Lonely, which was a re-release from Husker Du, which included Green Day's cover of that. Sorry, Green Day, I'm always going to go with the Huskers. What else we got here? The Joy Formidable. REM. Gosh, I have tons of REM singles. We won't go through everything right now, but mine Smell Like Honey, Supernatural, Super Serious, Oh My Heart, Harbor Coat, Uberlin, What's the Frequency, Kenneth, the DB's Picture Sleeve, which was a kind of return for the band. And yes, I have one that I have opened and then one that I refused to open. Does anybody else do that? And then I have some really cool stuff from Starving in the Belly of the Whale, their Almond Tree EP, which I think the world of. And then I also have the Purrs, which is, just a terrific Northwest psychedelic outfit that I think the world of. If you've not heard of them, I encourage you to take a look. Some Duran Duran, as well as, some obscure psychedelia, The Answering Machine, obviously Cold. And then I have a whole host of older records here. Some Jackie Wilson, Ricky Nelson, Terry Jacks, Seasons in the Sun, Chris Christopherson. And then you used to get these magazines that would have these flexi singles in them. Teenage Fan Club. I'm a huge Teenage Fan Club fan. Matthew Sweet, used to really find these interesting, these flexi singles, and I've got several of them, like Robin Hitchcock here, the Mekons, I've even got more Ricky Nelson, Jonathan Edwards, Sunshine. If you don't know it, check into it. I guess at this point, maybe I'll save some of the older records. Oh, the Capricorn label, just fantastic stuff. I just thought it would be interesting to go through some of the 45s and obscure elements of my record collection for fun. So I will continue to do this. I have a lot more just here, not to mention things that I have downstairs. Oh, goodness. Or my 78s. And I thought I would just share some of the music that's been inspirational for our program. If there are things you would like me to talk about more, let me know. And I thank you guys so much for your patience. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Stay safe. Be well. Take care, everybody.